Welcome to Profit Channels. This is my disclaimer. I am not a financial advisor and I don't give financial advice. Consider this entertainment. This is my weekly review of the S&P 500. This is our monthly channel. We've got the 1929 crash. Up here you can see this is the dot-com bust. And then this is the housing bust. And so then it took us a good 13 years to start going up again. We look at the Great Depression. We came down to the bottom of this channel. This is a point of control here that would be terrible to ever see again. Here's another one up here, which, it could be something like this. Two crashes bringing us back to this midpoint line right here. But so far, so good, but we're in the danger zone. Here are our moving averages. Let's take a look at this. So here's the 2008 bust, where we broke down below them all. They all gathered up, and then we've been on this run. So whenever they gather up, they're going to run up or run down. So we've been bouncing off here. This is the 50 period, so 50 month. And if we zoom in real close, this is a pretty bullish candle still on the monthly, but this month is only a third of the way through. If I go to the weekly, you can see that we've been bouncing off the 50 or the 100 week. So again, our lines gathered up, we moved up. So right now, we still got a fairly bullish candle for the week, but right next to a bearish one. We have broken just above this trend or this channel, but there are other channels. So we have what could be this channel here, where we broke above it and then came back down. We got a point of control down here, another one real close up here. And so we're not quite to the top of this channel, but I think we're going to get there. If I get rid of that, we have another channel here, which could be adjusted, I think. I prefer this. Something like that. Anyways, everything's looking positive on the weekly. Let's go to the daily. And we can see we've got some gaps below us. One right here next to this point of control where we could return to. I think we might go a little higher and return to it. But if I go back to the weekly and I get rid of this moving average ribbon, and let's do a retracement. So I am retracing from down here at this bottom, the 2022 bottom, to this line up here, which is around 75, 7750. And why, I'll explain why I'm using that line later, but you can see that we would hit this fib number just a little further up, and that could be resistance. You can see our lines here are pretty good. The 382, the 0.5, let me get rid of some of these volumes. Let's leave the bigger one. See the 0.68 is nice. 786, and then we're at a full retracement here. So I like it from saying this is the long-term top, and I'll keep explaining why. On a shorter term, if I say from the bottom here to the top up here, you can see how these lines cut through time pretty well. So 2 full is right here. These lines are just lining up nice. So I think that is my spot. And where I get that spot is I do a fib extension from the bottom down here to the top to the bottom. And that puts us right, a little bit higher, 786, and puts us at 1 right up here at this level. So that's my long-term level, but I think we're going to bounce off this and come back down to this 236 here. Which is also, that should be around where our point of control is. So if I do another fib extension from the bottom here to the top there to the bottom here, that puts us around 618 is right above it, and 2618 is up here. And then finally, I got these trend lines that I like this one the best, and then I like this one less, and then this one even less. But you could be making a case for this spot up here, but I think we go a little further and we pull back to our point of control, which is our 236 fib retracement right here, from here to here. And then we make our way up, start making our way up. If I look at our other charts here, so our parabolic SAR and our super trend, everything's bull right now. We're becoming less bullish here on the squeeze momentum, but our MACD is looking strong on the monthly. Weekly, we still have buys. Everything's looking up right here. Just the histogram's getting a little less bullish, but looking nice. And overall, you see we have an upward trend here. Okay, well, this bottom to this bottom, it's down, but longer term, it's still up. So mixed signals. We go to the daily. So we got some sells on both indicators, but if we go up any further, they're going to flip. We look at our RSI here, and it's heading down, but we'll see. It's still in positive territory. Squeeze momentum is neutral, and our MACD is trying to go back up. I look at this. This is our RSI Bollinger strategy, and it is not mine. I just found it on TradingView. We are above our Bollinger Band, and we could be going up more, but this is a little dangerous. But we've been up here for quite some time. Cash flow, or money flow index, is still in an upward trend. Our stochastic is upward, and our ADX is dropping, meaning we're losing our trend. If I go to the weekly, we're at the very top of this Bollinger Band. Money flow index is very high. Stochastics are up here. I mean, everything's still super bullish, but we've lost our trend here. We're below 20s, losing your trend. Finally, the daily, wrap up this video. We are at the top of our Bollinger Band. Money flow index is still in the above the the midway point. The stochastics are heading up, and our ADX is medium. So I think we're going to go up this week a little bit more before we head back down and test our point of control, our short-term point of control, and then continue up in a zigzag pattern and try to get up here to this level, about 7,750. But this is entertainment. I hope you enjoy. Give me a thumbs up.